1. The mysterious forest. One day, Anna decided to explore a forest near her town. She had heard many stories about this forest, some saying it was enchanted. Anna, with her curiosity, packed a small bag with water and snacks and set out on her adventure. As she entered the forest, she noticed how quiet it was. The trees were tall, and their leaves created a canopy that blocked out most of the sunlight. As Anna walked deeper into the forest, she found a small, hidden path covered in moss. She decided to follow it. The path led her to a beautiful clearing with a sparkling stream. Anna sat by the stream, enjoying the peaceful sound of the water. Suddenly, she heard a rustling noise. She turned around and saw a small, bright light floating in the air. The light moved closer to Anna, and then transformed into a tiny fairy. "Hello," said the fairy in a soft voice. "I am Faye, the guardian of this forest. What brings you here?" Anna was amazed but managed to reply, "I'm just exploring. I didn't know this place existed." Faye smiled and said, "This forest is special. It hides its secrets from those who do not respect nature. You seem kind and curious. Would you like to see more?" Anna nodded eagerly. Faye led her to a hidden waterfall and a grove of ancient trees. Anna felt a deep connection with nature and promised to protect the forest. When it was time to leave, Faye gave Anna a small, glowing stone. "This will remind you of our forest and your promise," said Faye. Anna returned home with unforgettable memories. She often visited the forest, keeping her promise to Faye, and sharing her adventures with others, encouraging them to respect nature. 2. The beach adventure. Anna and her friends decided to spend a day at the beach. The sun was shining, and the waves were perfect for swimming. They packed a picnic and brought along a volleyball to play on the sand. When they arrived, they set up their spot near the water. Anna and her friend Mia decided to go for a swim first. The water was cool and refreshing. They laughed and splashed each other, enjoying the waves. After swimming, they joined their friends for a game of volleyball. The game was intense, with both teams playing their best. Anna's team won, and they all cheered and high-fived each other. Exhausted but happy, they decided to take a break and have their picnic. They spread out a blanket and enjoyed sandwiches, fruit, and cold drinks. As they ate, they talked and laughed, sharing stories and jokes. Anna noticed a group of seagulls nearby, eyeing their food. She threw a piece of bread, and the seagulls swooped down, fighting over the crumbs. Everyone laughed at the sight. After the picnic, they decided to build a sandcastle. Anna and Mia took the lead, using buckets and shovels to create a tall, intricate castle. Their friends helped by gathering shells and stones to decorate it. When they finished, the sandcastle looked magnificent, attracting the attention of other beachgoers. As the sun began to set, they all sat by the shore, watching the sky turn shades of orange and pink. It was a beautiful ending to a perfect day. They promised to come back to the beach soon for another adventure. 3. The haunted house. Anna's town had an old, abandoned house that everyone said was haunted. One Halloween, Anna and her friends dared each other to spend the night there. They gathered flashlights and snacks and set off for the haunted house. As they approached, the house looked even scarier than they had imagined. The windows were broken, and the door creaked as they opened it. Inside, the air was cold, and the floors creaked with every step. Anna and her friends decided to explore the house together. They found old furniture covered in dust and cobwebs everywhere. In one room, they discovered a dusty, old piano. Anna couldn't resist and played a few notes. To her surprise, the piano sounded perfectly in tune. As they continued exploring, they heard strange noises coming from upstairs. Nervously, they climbed the stairs and found themselves in a hallway with several rooms. One of the doors was slightly open, and they could see a faint light inside. They cautiously entered the room and saw an old, rocking chair moving by itself. Suddenly, the chair stopped, and a ghostly figure appeared. It was a woman in a long white dress. She looked sad rather than scary. "Who are you?" Anna asked, her voice trembling. The ghostly woman replied, "I am the spirit of this house. I have been here for many years, unable to move on." Anna felt sorry for the ghost and asked, "Is there anything we can do to help you?" The spirit explained that she needed a special locket that was lost in the house. If they could find it, she would be able to move on. Anna and her friends agreed to help. They searched the house and finally found the locket in the attic. They brought it to the ghost, who thanked them and vanished, leaving behind a sense of peace. Anna and her friends left the house, knowing they had done a good deed. 4. The magical garden. Anna loved gardening. One day, while digging in her backyard, she discovered a hidden door covered in vines. Curious, she cleared the vines and opened the door. It led to a secret garden unlike anything she had ever seen. The garden was filled with flowers of every color, and the air smelled sweet. In the center of the garden was a large, sparkling fountain. Anna felt as if she had stepped into a fairy tale. As she walked around, she noticed that the flowers seemed to move and turn toward her. She reached out to touch a bright red flower, and it bloomed even more brightly. Suddenly, a tiny fairy appeared from behind the flower. "Hello," said the fairy. "Welcome to the magical garden. I am Flora, the guardian of this place." Anna was amazed and replied, "This garden is beautiful. How did it become magical?" Flora explained that the garden was enchanted by a powerful spell to protect it from harm. The flowers and plants had a special connection with the guardian, and they could sense Anna's kind heart. "Would you like to help take care of the garden?" Flora asked. Anna eagerly agreed. Flora taught her how to care for the magical plants and showed her the secrets of the garden. Anna learned to understand the language of the flowers and how to help them grow. Over time, Anna and Flora became close friends. Anna spent every free moment in the garden, tending to the plants and enjoying the peaceful atmosphere. She felt happy knowing she was part of something so special. One day, Flora told Anna that the garden needed a new guardian. She asked Anna if she would take on the role. Anna was honored and accepted. From that day on, she dedicated herself to protecting the magical garden, ensuring it remained a place of beauty and wonder for generations to come. 5. The secret recipe. Anna loved to cook. She spent hours in the kitchen experimenting with different recipes. One day, she found an old cookbook in her grandmother's attic. It was filled with handwritten recipes, some of which seemed very old and mysterious. One recipe caught her eye. It was called The Secret Recipe, and it had no description, just a list of ingredients and a note that said, "For those who seek the extraordinary." Curious, Anna decided to try making the recipe. She gathered all the ingredients and followed the instructions carefully. As she cooked, the kitchen filled with a delightful aroma. She could feel something magical happening. When the dish was finally ready, Anna took a bite. It was the most delicious thing she had ever tasted. Suddenly, she felt a warm glow inside her, and the room around her seemed to brighten. The next day, Anna noticed that everything she cooked tasted better than ever before. Her friends and family were amazed by her dishes and asked her for the secret. Anna smiled and said it was just an old family recipe. Word about Anna's amazing cooking spread, and soon she was invited to participate in a local cooking competition. She decided to use the secret recipe to create a new dish for the contest. On the day of the competition, Anna was nervous but excited. She carefully prepared her dish, adding a few personal touches to make it unique. When it was time to present, the judges were impressed by the aroma and the beautiful presentation. As they tasted her dish, their eyes lit up with delight. They declared Anna the winner, praising her for creating something truly extraordinary. Anna felt proud and happy, knowing that her love for cooking had led her to discover something magical. From that day on, Anna's cooking became famous, and she opened her own restaurant. She kept the secret recipe close to her heart, sharing its magic with everyone who visited her restaurant. 6. The time-traveling clock. Anna loved collecting old things. One day, she found an antique clock at a flea market. The clock was beautiful, with intricate designs and a shiny finish. The seller told her it was a special clock, but he didn't say why. Anna took the clock home and placed it on her bedside table. That night, as she was about to fall asleep, she heard the clock ticking louder than usual. Suddenly, a bright light filled the room, and Anna felt herself being pulled into the clock. When she opened her eyes, she found herself in a different place. She was in a bustling market, but everything looked old-fashioned. People were dressed in clothes from a different era, and there were no modern conveniences in sight. Anna realized she had traveled back in time. Excited and a little scared, she decided to explore. She walked around the market, amazed by the sights and sounds. She talked to some of the people and learned about their lives. As the day went on, Anna discovered that the clock had the power to take her to different times and places. She could travel to the past or the future, experiencing different cultures and events. Each night, the clock would take her on a new adventure. Anna visited ancient civilizations, witnessed historic events, and even traveled to the future to see how the world would change. She learned so much, and met many interesting people along the way. One day, Anna found herself in a place where people were struggling. They needed help, and Anna decided to use her knowledge from different times to assist them. She taught them new ways to solve their problems and improve their lives. When Anna finally returned to her own time, she felt grateful for all the experiences she had. The time-traveling clock had given her a unique perspective on the world. She decided to share her stories with others, inspiring them to learn and explore. 7. The talking cat. Anna had always wanted a pet, but she never expected to have a talking cat. One rainy day, she found a small stray cat outside her door. The cat was soaked and shivering, so Anna took it in and dried it off. The cat was black with bright green eyes. Anna named it Midnight. As she was feeding Midnight, she heard a voice say, "Thank you." She looked around but saw no one. Then she realized the voice came from the cat. Anna was shocked but intrigued. "You can talk?" she asked. "Yes," replied Midnight. "I have a gift. Not many people know about it." Anna couldn't believe it. She had so many questions. Midnight explained that he had been born with the ability to talk, but had kept it a secret from most humans. Anna felt special, that Midnight trusted her. Over time, Anna and Midnight became close friends. They talked about everything, and Midnight shared stories about his adventures as a stray cat. He had seen many things, and met many interesting animals. One day, Anna decided to take Midnight to the park. As they walked, they noticed a group of children playing. Midnight suggested they play a game with the children. Anna was hesitant but agreed. They approached the children, and Anna introduced Midnight as her special cat. The children were amazed when Midnight started talking to them. They played games and had fun, and the children promised to keep Midnight's secret. As the weeks went by, Anna and Midnight helped many people. Midnight's ability to talk allowed them to understand and assist others in ways they never thought possible. They helped solve problems, find lost items, and even bring comfort to those who were lonely. Anna felt grateful to have Midnight in her life. They made a great team, and she knew that their adventures together were just beginning. 8. The Hidden Treasure. Anna loved reading about pirates and hidden treasures. One day, while cleaning the attic, she found an old map. It looked like a treasure map, with strange symbols and markings. Excited, Anna decided to follow the map and see where it led. The map showed a path that started at the old lighthouse by the sea. Anna packed a bag with essentials and set off on her adventure. She reached the lighthouse and found the first clue, a riddle carved into a stone. To find the treasure, look for the sign, where the sun meets the sea and the stars align. Anna figured out that she needed to go to the beach at sunset. She reached the beach just as the sun was setting. The sky was beautiful, and she felt like she was on the right track. As the sun touched the horizon, she saw a rock with a star symbol. She followed the map from there, finding more clues along the way. Each clue led her deeper into the forest near the beach. Finally, she reached a clearing with an old, large tree. The map indicated that the treasure was buried beneath it. Anna started digging, and after a while, she hit something hard. She carefully unearthed a wooden chest. Her heart raced as she opened it. Inside, she found gold coins, jewels, and a letter. The letter was from an old pirate named Captain Blackbeard. It explained that the treasure was left for someone with a brave heart and a curious mind. Anna felt proud and excited. She knew she had found something truly special. Anna decided to share the treasure with her community. She used the gold and jewels to help improve the local library and fund education programs. She kept the letter and a few coins as a reminder of her adventure. Her discovery became a legend in her town, inspiring others to seek their own adventures and follow their dreams. 9. The Snowy Day. One winter morning, Anna woke up to find her town covered in snow. It was a perfect day for outdoor fun. She quickly dressed in warm clothes, grabbed her sled, and headed to the nearby hill. At the hill, she met her friends, and they spent hours sledding down the snowy slopes. The air was filled with laughter and joy. Anna loved the feeling of the cold wind on her face as she raced down the hill. After sledding, they decided to build a snowman. They worked together, rolling large snowballs and stacking them to create the body and head. Anna found some stones for the eyes and mouth, a carrot for the nose, and sticks for the arms. They named their snowman Frosty. As they admired their work, they noticed something strange. Frosty seemed to be moving. Suddenly, he came to life and greeted them with a friendly, "Hello." Anna and her friends were amazed. Frosty explained that he was a magical snowman who came to life whenever children built him with love and happiness. He invited them to join him on a special adventure. Frosty led them to a hidden ice rink in the forest. The ice sparkled in the sunlight, and the trees around it were decorated with icicles. They spent the afternoon ice skating, learning new tricks from Frosty. It was a magical experience. As the day came to an end, Frosty thanked them for bringing him to life. He promised to return whenever they built a snowman with the same love and joy. Anna and her friends said goodbye, feeling grateful for the wonderful day they had shared. Anna returned home, her cheeks rosy from the cold, and her heart warm with memories. She knew that every snowy day held the promise of magic and adventure, and she couldn't wait for the next one. 10. A friendly robot. Anna was always fascinated by technology. One day, while exploring an old electronics store, she found a small, rusty robot. It looked broken, but Anna felt a strange connection to it. She decided to buy it and try to fix it. At home, Anna spent days repairing the robot. She replaced wires, fixed circuits, and polished its metal body. Finally, she connected the last wire, and the robot's eyes lit up. "Hello, I am Robo," said the robot in a friendly voice. "Thank you for fixing me." Anna was thrilled. She had brought the robot back to life. Robo explained that he was designed to help people and make friends. Anna decided to show Robo around her town and introduce him to her friends. Robo quickly became popular. He helped with chores, played games, and even taught children about science and technology. Everyone loved Robo, and he loved helping them. One day, Anna's town faced a problem. The local river was polluted, and the fish were dying. Anna and Robo decided to find a solution. They researched and came up with a plan to clean the river using a special device that Robo could build. With the help of the townspeople, they constructed the device and placed it in the river. It worked perfectly, filtering out the pollutants and making the water clean again. The fish returned, and the river came back to life. The town celebrated their success, and Robo became a hero. Anna felt proud of her friend and the difference they had made together. Robo thanked Anna for believing in him and giving him a second chance. Anna knew that with Robo by her side, they could achieve great things. They continued to work on projects that helped their community, inspiring others to use technology for good.